I wasn't really planning on recording anything, but we just picked up Brains the farming pet, so I guess this is a perfect time to start up the new episode. Welcome back everybody to another episode of the Hardcore Iron Man from Scratch series. And yeah, I guess we're starting out episode 57 with a skilling pet. Let's go and see what he looks like. Brains is probably one of my favorite looking pets. Hey, alright, there he is. I guess I'm gonna have to have him out for the rest of the episode. Okay, so I am planning on training a little bit of archaeology later on in the episode, so I've just made myself just about 400 or so ruby necklaces so I can turn them into Sons of the Porter. So far I've trained up to level 60 archaeology without using porters at all, and it was an absolute nightmare. It gets really grindy at the higher levels, and a lot of people don't even bother training it unless they do have porters. So this is a good thing to sort of get out of the way. 400 isn't going to last me a long time at all, but it's a good start at least, and it looks like I'll have to get some more radiant energy as well, but this archaeology training will come later on in the episode anyway. 85 herblore. Oh hey, that means we can make super anti-fires without having to boost. That's actually really good. Oh, would you look at that? I just picked up 92 defense. I'm just cleaning up my my Reaper task. I kind of got a little unlucky. I only got a Calphite Queen task, so we're not going to get the most amount of points from this one, especially because I did have to cancel a couple of tasks, because bro, Death gave me 6 Araxor. Who does he think I am? Like, that's not fucking happening. Alright guys, and that is going to be the end of the Calphite Queen Reaper task. Honestly, I am pleasantly surprised with the loot. Okay, alright, look. I was going to say I was pleasantly surprised about the loot, but look, 100 rune arrows is not really a vibe. I'm going to drop them. But look, the other like 4 or 5 kills that I did, look, 28 Wanta Zamorak, some potato cacti, some alkables as well. I'm surprised at the loot. In the coming months, we are going to be doing a big herblore episode where I make a whole heap of potions and use up all of my herbs. So I guess at some point that also means that I probably will be camping Calphite Queen for these herblore secondaries. Well, we've just been given a QBD Reaper for the first time I think ever on this account. This is the first QBD task I've ever been given, and I'm actually considering doing it. For me, it's not really a question of if I can kill the QBD, because I know I can. I've got like 1.5k KC on my main, but it's just been so long since I've killed it. Maybe at least 2 or 3 years, so I'm a little bit rusty, and I mean, a Hardcore Iron Man isn't really the best account to sort of relearn a boss, but I think if I take the right precautions, we'll be fine. So I'm gonna watch a few guides, and then I think we're gonna go and slowly but surely and safely, I cannot stress safely, complete this Reaper. Alright, so I figured it's probably a good time to upgrade some of my perks. Now, I'm not doing anything crazy with these perks, obviously, because I'm still quite a low level. I don't have access to a lot of the higher level perks and components and whatnot, but I currently have P2E1 in my Augmented Attuned Crystal Staff, and I did manage to get an E2P2, so we're going to put that into the staff, and I'm also going to augment my my Garb of Subjugation, because I've got Biting 1 Venom Blood, and I also managed to snag Enhanced Devoted 2, which I'm really happy about. We did get a couple of precise 3s, but I wasn't able to get it comboed with Equilibrium, which is kind of unfortunate, so we are going to have to settle with E2P2. But if we just use this dissolver on the staff, I think I get to choose, right? Okay, so let's make sure we click the correct one. P2E1. Yes, I do want to dissolve the gizmo, just like that. Cool. And then we just attach that to that, yeah? Beautiful. P2E2 and Scavenging 2 on the staff. And then let's throw the augmenter onto the top. And where are my perks? If we go Biting 1 Venom Blood and Enhanced Devoted. Alright, I gotta say I'm pretty happy with those perks. Okay, and this was the last thing I wanted to get done before we actually get to go to the QBD. That's gonna be Song from the Depths completed. The rewards don't really matter at all. The only thing I did it for was the reduced incoming damage from the QBD. Now that I think about it, I don't even know how much it reduces it by. Like, I don't think it actually tells you, it just says reduced damage. But I mean, every little bit helps. It's finally time. Let's go and complete this task. Okay guys, I'm about to hop in for my first QBD kill. Now I did mention before, I have not killed this boss for probably around 2 or 3 years, and I am incredibly nervous coming back to it for the very first time on a fucking hardcore account. Of all accounts to do this on, I'm doing it on my hardcore. I know I am playing it up just a little bit because like I really should be totally fine. It's more just the nerves are getting to me a little bit. But yeah, let's dive in for our first QBD kill. That was pretty good. I'm, you know, I I definitely messed up a couple of things, like I could have hit the artifacts a little bit better, but look, for a first kill in over 3 years, I'm pretty happy with that. And let's see what we get for our very first loot. Dragon Visage, please, maybe? Okay, you know what? I'll actually take the Snapdragon Seeds because I do need snaps, and I'm currently all out, so that's actually a really good loot. And I guess this officially marks the start of the Royal Crossbow grind. Tier 80 range, here we come. Hey, let's go. That's our first piece of the Royal Crossbow, the Royal Torsion Spring, so that's 1 out of 4. And 150k cash as well. Bro, if this boss didn't have such a huge KO potential, I'd be camping the absolute shit out of it. Alright guys, and this is going to be the final kill of the task. Actually wasn't too bad after all that. I've become... Oh, let's not run into the center when she does that attack. I've become a lot more comfortable. Like, even in just these 5 or 6 kills, I feel like I'm almost back to where I was a few years ago. Honestly shocked at how quickly I fell back into the groove of it, but what's the final loot going to be? Hey, 30 Onyx Bolt Tips, not too bad at all. We also got 10,000 Slayer XP and only 20 Reaper points for that one. I was thinking we might get a little bit more because that was a 10 interval task. I thought the bonus might have been a little bit more, but you know what, I'm still pretty happy with that. Well, we're back at the Traveling Merchant this week. We're just picking up the weekly D&D reset token. I would buy the gift for the Reaper for the extra points, but I just don't have the money at the moment. I'm gonna have to go back to ED3 for a little bit, I think, because I'm almost out of money. And this is the beauty of resetting my penguins. We have 2 huge XP lamps here. Let's throw them both into Herblore for like, what, 80, 90,000 free Herblore XP? So good. And as we exit this cache, that is going to be 88 Divination, and that is actually the level that I need to start making my porters. So we can go and do that now, and then it's straight into the archaeology grind. I've set a little goal for myself of level 70. I don't really know if level 70 is a realistic goal because archaeology tends to be pretty slow. And I'm also going to have to perk out my Dragonmatic as well. So I have to make another augmenter, which is going to take a bit of time, but let's get to it. Oh my god, it's so late right now, but okay. I have an augmenter here. We're going to throw it onto my Dragonmatic. And I did manage to get a couple of pretty decent perks, nothing like overly impressive, but for the amount of time that I spent getting these perks, like maybe 10 minutes, I'm pretty happy with the Imp Sold 3 and Honed 3. Honed is just a good perk to have for archaeology, and Imp Sold is just going to stretch out my porters. I managed to finish with 340, roughly about 8,500 charges, so maybe with Imp Sold we might be able to stretch it out to 10,000 charges, but I'm going to go to bed. I will see you all tomorrow for the big archaeology grind. So at the moment I'm just going around and completing any mystery that I have yet to complete, anyone that I can do. And this is going to be the first one. It's called Time Served, and I think I just need to use this ancient timepiece on the cell controller. Oh, and the door opens. Okay. 61 archaeology has been achieved. Honestly, this level has come at a pretty good time because my soil box is completely full. And I believe we unlock some new debris in the Everlight dig site, the Stadio debris. All right, that's going to be level 62 archaeology. Now, I'm actually going to hang around at the Everlight dig site just for a little bit longer because I want to finish off a couple of the collections. And I think I still need one more page for the mystery. Okay, that didn't take very long at all. I pretty much got all 5 pages for the Fall and Rise mystery in pretty much the same time it took me to go from 61 to 62 archaeology, so it was pretty spot on in that regard. But how much XP do we get for... Oh, dude, 5k XP, that's actually not too bad at all. So let's check the log. How are we looking on mysteries? I think that actually marks all of the mysteries I can complete at the moment. It is pretty complicated. If you are struggling with archaeology, by the way, the Wikipedia actually has an excellent breakdown of training. Like, usually I disregard the wiki for the most thing. I might just go and find a YouTuber's guide or something, but for archaeology, it is very complicated. I actually really would recommend the archaeology Wikipedia pages. They have level for level breakdowns on where you should go for training, like literally level for level, 61 to 62, 62 to 63, so on and so forth. It's extremely helpful, I'll say that. Oh my god, if this is the sort of materials I can expect in return for the 24-hour missions, then I think that's all I'm going to be doing. This is amazing. Look at all these materials, 100 Keramos, 150 Stars of Saradomin, oh my god. So we're just taking a little bit of a break from archaeology because I've got some Reapers to catch up on. That's the Mole Reaper done, only 5 Reaper points unfortunately, because obviously Mole Reapers don't give a lot of points to begin with, and I did have to skip a couple of Araxor tasks as well. So yeah, I was thinking we might might be able to get the uncut Hydrix today, but since we need another 20 points, I very highly doubt that's gonna happen. But hopefully at least we can get a task that isn't mole today. Calfight Queen, I don't really know, like it's an easy task, easy points, but we're probably not gonna get that many. But I'm afraid if I skip it, I'm gonna get like a Raxor or something, and then we're gonna get no points at all. Okay, and that is the Calfight Reaper all done. How many points are we gonna get for this one? I'm really not too confident that it's gonna be a whole lot. You know what? 10 points, I'll absolutely take that. 10,000 Slayer as well, and I think I'm just going to go back and train some archaeology because apart from that, I don't really have anything else to do. I've already done my caches for the day. I've been one very good RuneScape player today. I know I'm still sort of scratching the surface when it comes to archaeology, like we really haven't unlocked a whole lot in the grand scheme of things, but like so far, this place here is without a doubt the coolest looking place in the entire game, at least for me. Like, dude, this whole area just looks so fucking badass. Kinda just realized that I don't have my Dragonmatic, but we're not going to talk about it. Hey, would you look at that? That's the final Tetra Compass piece that we need. Obviously we need all the ingredients to put the thing together, which still requires 76 archaeology, but I mean, we've been making some great progress with archaeology over the last couple of days, so who knows, maybe our first ancient casket isn't as far off as we think. Dude, the little face you make when you find a material. 67 archaeology has been achieved. Now, I don't really know if I'm going to keep going to level 68 or whether I'm going to go and do something else, because I'm not going to lie, I am feeling pretty burnt of archaeology at the moment. I've been going pretty hard over the last like a day and a half. We've just been doing nothing but archaeology. But yeah, I don't know, I might keep going with it because I mean, I have a complete tome here as well as like a whole heap of little relic ornament, little whatever the fuck they're called looking things here to restore, which obviously will give us a whole bunch of XP. So I don't know, maybe 68 won't be such a grind to get to, but so I actually just had a whole heap of artifacts in my bank that I just restored, so 67 to 68 archaeology was a total breeze. It took the better part of 15 minutes, I think, but there we go, that's level 68, and that is definitely where I'm leaving it. I don't know if I'm going to come back and finish 70 this episode, or whether we're just going to leave it there for now, because this little mini archaeology grind has definitely sucked the life right out of me. But yeah, let's go and find something else to do. Alright, well, I just got done recording a whole heap of stuff, and then went back to check, only to realize that no, I actually wasn't recording. So in order to catch you guys up, I just picked up level 87 crafting just down at the harps, and then we just came down and picked up a Reaper task. 9 QBD, it's definitely going to get me the points that I need, but I was just telling you guys before, it's just a high stress task. Like, yes, it's good, but man, it's a little bit spooky. Okay, well, before we go and do that Reaper, I'm just going to quickly go and do a fight kiln, because obviously we do need an uncut Onyx to finish off the Hydrix, so hopefully this doesn't take too long. Alright, so we should be able to get him down this rotation. That's going to be the Onyx, probably my best kiln run I've ever done. I think we should be able to get a sub 1 hour, beating our personal best by a full 14 minutes. And I will absolutely take the uncut Onyx, thank you very much. Accept the uncut Onyx, yes please. Alright, now the only thing we have left to do is to finish this Reaper task, and then there is literally nothing stopping us from making this Reaper necklace. Damn, that was a solid kill. I just smashed my PB by 33 seconds, hell yeah. What's the loot? Hey, Rocktails. Rocktails are always welcome. Alright, and that is the end of the QBD Reaper, thankfully. We got through it in one piece. Oh god, 10 Reaper points. We just scraped by, but we still have 300. So we are going to go downstairs and pick up our loot, and then we'll head over to Death and grab the incomplete Hydrix. Final loot, just some Rocktails and Sharks, not too bad at all. Alright, let's talk to Death. Let's see, rewards, and where is it? Incomplete Hydrix, 300 Reaper points, purchase. Oh, that looks so nice in the inventory. Damn, it's worth 77 mil. I did not know that. I think the last time I ever fucked with the Hydrix, like on my main account, they were worth like 30 mil, I think. But holy crap. Okay, let's go and turn this into a Reaper necklace. Okay, so I believe all we have to do is simply cut the Onyx and then use it with the incomplete Hydrix. Would you like to create an uncut Hydrix? Yes, please. Okay, cool. Okay, then I think we just cut the Hydrix like that, and then I think I need a gold bar. Do I have any in my... Okay, cool, we have gold bars, so now I think... No, I need to boost my crafting now, don't I? I forgot about that. Alright, so I've got 2 shots at the boost. I've had some pretty bad luck with stew boosts recently, I'm not gonna lie. But let's make sure we've got Berserker on, and I need 90 crafting, so... 93, that works. Too easy. Alright, gold bar, where is it? Hydrix necklace. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, it is so beautiful. Alright, and then we just enchant it, don't we? Bada bing. Bada boom, Reaper necklace on the Hardcore Iron Man. Fuck yeah, that is epic. So compared to the Amulet of Fury T, it's like, it's only a couple of bonuses better. but I guess that's not really fair because not everyone's going to have a trimmed Amulet of Fury. So where is my regular Fury? There it is. So it's got a +4 over the regular Fury and the same prayer bonus. It also has some very nice accuracy bonuses as well. The only downside is it is very expensive to use. You charge it with onyxes, I'm sure most of you know that. So yeah, I'll probably be using it pretty sparingly for the most part, only at the higher level bosses and that sort of thing. But yeah, I'm still, I'm bloody thrilled, man. I'm so happy. And this has just made me so much more motivated to keep going and get the Amulet of Souls. Alright, well I think that's a pretty good spot to end off the episode. I know this episode might be slightly shorter than some of the other ones, and that's just because I've had a bit of a schedule change this week. And in saying that as well, I know the gaps between episodes at the moment have usually been about 7 to 8 days. But for this one, for the next episode, sorry, maybe expect the gap to be maybe between 10, 11 or 12 days, just because I have a couple of things going on at the moment. But yeah guys, with that all out of the way, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. See you guys.